Mohotel Adventures.
Mohotel Adventures.
Mohotel Adventures YouTube channel is awesome.
To start this video, just to say thank you so much to everybody that's watched our YouTube channel. We have amassed a mammoth, a mighty, absolutely mind-blowing 3 million view marker on our YouTube channel, which is absolutely phenomenal. When we sort of kind of like started this journey, I never ever expected to sort of like get to this kind of stage, and the more you sort of like get to these kind of like levels, it sort of like pushes you on. It's propelled me to sort of like propel on even further, and literally I've got sort of like so many ideas rattling around my head, so many things that I want to be doing with the YouTube channel, and I just haven't really got time to cram it all in. There is just so much, but this is my opportunity to say to you guys that every single one of you that's supported, commented, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and just basically tagged along. And one thing that we've always like done this for is the fact that people come to me and say, Jof, we'd have like never contemplated maybe going abroad in our motorhome. We've never contemplated like doing that, this, that and the other, if it wasn't for watching your inspirational channel. And that for me is the biggest thing that motivates me to push on even further. So again, I really thank you guys for watching this channel. So let's get back to business. Enough of that stuff, and let's do what we do best. Okay, we're back to reality. So it's all time to calm down and talk about what I was actually doing last night. I took advantage of the fact that it was not raining last night, and I wanted to get a little job done that I'm going to tag in some pictures for this particular job. When we were on our recent trip to Brittany, our last trip over, I have some little mats that I made up from the word go that go on our steps when you get into the front cab. Both sides, there's one exactly the same either side. So I'd lost the driver's side one somewhere along the lines. We must have left it in France. I must have stepped on it, and it must have like shot off and fell on the floor, and I didn't notice, and that was the end of that. Then I kind of like noticed later on, oh, my little grippy checker plate mat is disappeared. So I wanted to make a new one. So we had some this rubber checker plate material, and it was just a case of chomping out a new bit and sticking it with some double-sided tape back in position on that driver step. To be honest, they get really like, if you get your like feet wet, it can be a bit of a ooh, and yeah, you can end up sort of like doing all sorts of damage by head-butting your steering wheel or something even worse. But anyway, so I'm just going to tag in these pictures. I'm going to put in the dimensions of the piece of rubber as well. So we'll put that in. It is in inches, guys. So when you, if you want to make some of these little rubber pads, rubber mats, that's the right description, Jof. Little rubber mat, grippy mat, just to grip on when you're getting in the front cab. So here it is. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, what am I doing next? So last night, also I decided to get into my dash again. The other day I picked up the Mr. Sheen multi-surface wipes. They're really good. They 2 times better, the dust pickup, blah blah blah. They cleaned all the dust off lovely, and it was just kind of like that final kind of like detail that I was looking for. So it was time to get the Amaral. This is Ultra Shield multi-purpose with plus ceramic, available on Amazon. I'll throw the link in the description box if anybody wants to have a look at this stuff and possibly buy some. Really good deal on Amazon, next day delivery, and we also have some nice microfiber detailing cloths. So this is now my kind of like wet one, and so this was what I was actually applying the Emerald with. You can just see it's still quite damp, and it just gives a really nice, without destroying my Rituals air freshener, but it just gives a nice like glossy sheen across the dash. And then you can literally, just with the nice dry one, just dust around. It is looking, well, like I say, I've literally done my dashboard, and you can see how squeaky clean it's looking now. Looks really good. It just, like, for me to like sit in the driver's seat, get behind the wheel, and it's all nice and squeaky clean. It just makes you feel, the whole driving experience just makes you feel good, you know. I've had a real good tidy up. I've been disciplined, and I'm like, right, I'm just having one little pen in my little pot here. I've still got my level up, which is like, it's just life for me. That just sits in there. My little level up spirit level. Yeah, it's one of them. So it isn't like you haven't seen it before, is it? You know, sort of like that little, so you know when you're level. So yeah, he all sits in there. That's the first job. Get on your pitch, get that on the table, and make sure you're totally level. I'm diverging again. I'm always diverging on these YouTube channels videos, you know that. And but yeah, so we had a really nice clean up, really dust free, and oh, the other little thing that was so excited about, I couldn't believe my luck, because I'm sort of like just wiping over my little screen up here, and I just noticed there's like a screen protector up there, and I thought, oh, that is so good. And I still haven't actually peeled it off. Do you want me to peel it off? That is so good. How can I prolong the experience? Wow, that is incredible. So sometimes when you start going through your glove box and you discover things that you put to one side and you just don't get round to using. And I've actually discovered my lovely little Bursner brand plug-in the cigarette lighter dual USB connector. And I thought, how lovely is that? I forgot all about it. It's just things that you just stash away, and if I plug this in, it even, let's plug it in there. Look at that, how cool. How cool is that? It lights up. Look at that. I love stuff like that. It just looks so cool. On the dash at night, Bursner illuminated. Wow. That's cool. Anyway, enough of that. That's kind of like the stuff that I've got to talk about tonight. Okay, back to the second part of the video. The equipment that I take for cycling adventures. Okay, so I'm going to grab my little bag that will be stashed in the back of my garage, because this is my sort of helmet, shoes kind of bag. Just keeps it all in place in the back of the garage, out the way. It does get wet, it gets dirty, so this tucks away out of the way. Anyway, let's see what I've got in here. Okay, I'm just going to drop that down there, and then I'm going to just get in to the first little bits and pieces of equipment that I take. It's just showing you guys what we use for equipment on the push bikes, basically. So there is my helmet. It's a helmet that's got protection right around the back of it. I've had this helmet for a long time, and I just like the kind of like look of it with a peak on it and stuff. So just keeps the old sun at your face. You can whack that out of the way if you you want to. You can just have it whatever position you want. It's totally adjustable, and it's comfortable. It's got all this kind of like lining stuff inside it. Great helmet. It does the job. It will do the job if you tend to fall off. Okay, so if you hit a rock, it's going to save you no end, I should think. Okay, so then we have I wear in the daytime, we wear sort of like clear. I'm just going to give them a wipe off, actually. They're a bit blurry. Oh, I'm just laughing to myself. Oh my goodness me. It's probably about an hour and a half later since the last little bit that you've seen, and I fluffed up with my microphone. I think it looks like my microphone ran out of like battery, so we were... so I'm literally an hour and a half later, got to do a quick rerun. So here we go then. Going to be super fast. I was wearing the glasses when the microphone went off. Insects, mosquitoes, debris, just keeps it out your eyes when you're riding in like daytime. So clear glasses for daytime, sunnies for nighttime. Yeah, this is going to be terrible now. This is absolutely going to be terrible all over the place. Sunglasses when the sun's out, clear glasses daytime into the evening, sunglasses daytime with the sun. Is that right, Jof? It's getting late in the day now. Gloves. Right, just quickly pop these gloves on again. Right, get the gloves on. The gloves, what is the purpose of the gloves? The gloves are for grip, guys. Do you know what I mean? They've got really nice grippy bits. Do I need to get the other one on? Yes, I do. I need to give them a thumbs up. So grips, if you do have a spill, side of the knuckles, side of the hands, you take a knock on the ground and get gravel rash, really painful. So grip, protection, and warmth as well on the palms of the hands. In the winter we use like longer, fully gloved gloves, and keep your hands basically super warm. So that is the gloves, and I think from here we do la shoes. Okay, so I've got a nice pair of clip-in cycle shoes. They've got the clips on the bottom that clip into the pedals. Snick, in they go, release, go sideways, and off your foot comes off the pedal. Takes a bit of getting used to start off with, but once you get the rhythm, perfect. Gives you a lot more power on the pedal. These are Garnier, and lovely, easy to put on. They've got a little wind up like ratchet mechanism for this little wire in the front. Super comfortable. Again, comfortable riding, power. Not so good when you want to walk around on concrete, but grippy enough on terrain. Yeah, lovely. Right, that's the shoes, and then we get to the equipment, the clothing. So quick one on this one. We have to get down to the bottom because I'm back to front so anyway, buff. A buff round the neck, gives you that again across the mouth, protection. If the insects are not going in your eyes, they go in your mouth. So good for stopping them insects going in your mouth. Makes it nice and comfortable round the neck if it does get a little bit colder, and it sort of you can bring it up around the back of your neck and retain that kind of like warmth in your head. Okay, that's that. So all the lightweight tops that I've got, a lot of these are like for the summer. Really nice white wick absorbing material, super stretchy. super comfortable, you know, just ventilation for your body. It gets super hot when you're cycling. I've got various styles here. Caroline's cleaned them and wrapped them all up. We've got a nice, yeah, super fine ones for the summer. If you're down in 30-35 degrees, it can get really roasting. So the lighter, the airier, beautiful, nice to wear. Same with the socks, cycling socks, super comfortable. They're designed for cyclists. So I've got a nice little jacket. These are like very fine, like almost like a rubbery style zip on them. So at the end of the ride, if you're like really sweaty, you can struggle to kind of pull off. So it's just a whew, off, and away you go out of the sweaty jacket. And cycling shorts. This I actually started earlier on with the cycling shorts. So again, super comfortable, padded around the old bum area. So yeah, it does get a bit, you know, the old saddle. So super padded, super stretchy, comfortable. Again, wick absorbing material. Can't go wrong. I am taking my kind of Altura winter ones also, which are they've got the reflective. I was showing you the jacket the other night. The night vision reflection down the legs picks up. You get light on that. Cars, other push bikes coming towards you, they can see you. It really picks it up and stands out. Super stretchy leggings, not just a layer of warmth to keep you warm, protected, mainly winter, but some of the evenings it can start like dropping off. So if you go on a bit of an evening ride and want to sort of be a bit more snug, that's what we wear in the evenings. That's that. This is just how we roll with the push bikes, and obviously we've been a little bit out of routine, to be honest. So we're just sort of like rewinding the clock. We did a fair bit of it. Power bars, bum. So power bars, these are strawberry and cranberry. When you're flagging a little bit on that ride, you've come to the top of the hill, you've exhausted a lot of energy, you get super hungry when you're riding bikes. Calories just like dissolve when you're powering up climbs and stuff. So power bars, nice little thing to have in your bag, and you can have them in the back of your jacket. So I miss these jackets actually. I'm just it's getting late. Yeah, so power bars, jackets. Right, next, jackets. We have a couple of Boardman, like lightweight, super cycly style jackets. They come down long at the back, and they're reflective. The Boardman lights up, the sleeves light up on the ends. It's got that little pocket for your power bar to go in, so you can just reach around, grab it out, and start munching on that. But a nice long tail, so just keeps your back, your lower back, warm on that ride. You don't want to start. You start getting, if you when you stop, you can soon get cold. You get super roasty hot, and you soon get cold. So it's always good to protect the lower part of your abdomen. Is that your lower back kind of thing? So leave us a comment. Anyway, so there we go. Again, lightweight. One for me and Caroline, couple of jackets, and they're all marked. Caroline marks all her stuff. Anyway, I've got to go and edit the rest of this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and appreciate you watching, and give us 3 million views like we said earlier on, and we'll see you on the next one.